Well, the first thing that I notice about Tonapah is that it's looks like a ghetto, to be honest. Um, for having a lot of potential, such as the fact that 395 runs right through it. It's about halfway between Reno and Las Vegas, and yet it just seems to be deteriorating. There was some talk about it doing conferences. To do that, someone would have to build a conference center. There's a motel going up. There's a Best Western that looks pretty good. And yet, right behind the main street, 395, there's just a plethora of wrecked houses and all kinds of issues. It seems like they don't have a vision. One of the things that I'm starting to realize more and more is that the culture of a city has to do with the leaders, whether they have vision or not. The second thing that I'm realizing, and not necessarily in that priority, is that the church has a lot to do with the culture in the city. Because the church has access to heaven, which is where the culture of heaven, God wants the culture of heaven to invade the culture of the earth. Not to supplant it, but to bring the glory of God into the culture of the city, the culture of the state, the culture of the nation. But it starts with the culture of each individual, personal culture. As I'm doing this trip, I'm getting more and more stirred up to be used by God to impart hope, vision, passion for personal culture from heaven that manifests in a revival of culture.